So here's part of what I've been cutting in July, and I ran out of room on the table, so I'll have to make an addition to what I've got there. So first off, this was going to be a sphere, a larger sphere, but it had a big ugly crack through the one of the whole thing, I guess. So I trimmed it down, and now I can get a 2-inch sphere out of it and no cracks. And then this is all the slabs off of that, and some of it's decent moss agate. So it's unfortunate because if it were solid, it would have made a nice sphere. Okay, and then this is a piece of rainbow obsidian. Not super bright colors, closer to silver sheen than rainbow. Took a couple slabs off of it, and then decided to leave it. I could take more, but since it's not super high grade, I'll leave it be. This one, I'm not sure where the slabs are, but I believe this is midnight lace, although not super tight banding, so that didn't work out very well. Now this, I think I show in a different video, but it's true gold color obsidian. The problem is when you cut it thin, it becomes transparent, but it's still retaining quite a bit of the gold, which is nice. And then it looks like it's mutating, mutating into rainbow. So I may cut some more on that. I haven't decided yet. Down here, I was cutting some just clear quartz slabs, thin slabs for doublets. This is a piece of Jasper. I actually don't know where, but I got a couple slabs off of it. A bunch of these were glue ups, so they will, they will just have a flat surface on one side. These are Mozarkite. Same thing, it broke in the vise, so I made a glue up out of it and then was able to cut some more slabs out of it. I have yet to cut a cabochon from it, but I have seen pieces of it that look really nice. Now this is a chunk of Brazilian that is going to be a sphere as well. It's going to have really nice banded agate in it. And then these are the trimmings off of that. I should make some nice translucent cabochons. I had a piece of Montana. Unfortunately, it's pretty fractured. Oh well. It's pretty fractured up, so I quit cutting it. There's a really nice piece of Agua Nueva. It's got some great pattern to it. Makes some really nice high-end cabs. This is, I think, what they call Spider-Man Jasper, although it could be, I don't think it's the California Poppy, but it's good and solid, not too many fractures, so it'll cut some nice material. Here's a piece of petrified wood from Saddle Mountain. It fell apart after it was cut, so most of it will go in the tumbler. This piece actually is big enough to make a cabochon out of, so that's not too bad. This is ribbon Jasper from Australia. I had already cut half of it and decided to do a glue up and slab the other half. That's going to be some really nice cabochons there. Here's a sphere that I've been working on, well, part of a sphere that I've been working on. And this was one of the corner cuts. And it's polka dot. So I put it in the slab grabber and got a couple more slabs off of it. It's okay, it's pretty dark. But I also have, I believe from that same sphere, because it's a good sized sphere, a couple of thick slabs off of it. And so I put them in a slab grabber and cut them down to more usable pieces. And as you can see, that's got some excellent, what they call it, oh dear, my brain's not functioning tonight. Ice blue. And you can see it's got plenty of polka dots in there. This one doesn't have as much of the blue in there, but this side has some. So lots of gizmo material. This one has very little of the blue in it. And also no polka dots, but it's all still from the polka dot mine. And then back here we have a piece of the chalk covered Brazilian. It's got some nice red ribbon pattern running through it. I took a slab off of it. Now when I bought this, I didn't realize there was a cavity. It was all full of stuff. And you can see it's lined with druzy quartz. So that's pretty cool. And then this actually goes all the way through. Same thing, lined with quartz. So I don't know if I'll keep this as a display piece. I was thinking about trimming the end off so it would be a stand-up. So that's a possibility. Here's a piece of pigeon blood I was playing with. Got stuck in the saw, so I had to pull it out. But I did manage to get one slab off of it. And you can see I guess that would be like bloodshot, you know, that's why they call it pigeon blood. Kind of weird. Here's another piece. I took a slab off of it, and you can see the red spots in there. And it's a sizable chunk, so I'll probably put it in the slab grabber and get some more slabs off of it. But see, that's what you're going for, is these red dots. So that's pigeon blood. Here's a piece of wood. This is actually opal. So if I cut cabs out of that, I'll have to be more careful because it'll be a lot softer than agate. I believe this is 2 light. And nice and pink, I cut a slab out of it, and then I stopped because I haven't decided what I want to do with this. The pink's not going to last much longer, but that piece is pretty decent, so I might try and cut a cab out of it to see how it cuts. I've never cut it before. There's another piece of the Australian ribbon agate. It's got excellent banding in it. It was a glue up, I stuck it in there. And then the other half, I left it nice and thick. So who knows, cab or small display piece. There's a piece of Montana that was a glue up. Kind of didn't really pan out like I was hoping. It's okay, but probably end up going in the tumbler. Here's a piece of Rogers Mountain petrified wood. I just cut it in half. This will go into the kids' giveaway stuff once I get those polished. Here's another piece of Rogers Mountain, and you can see, which is typical, the black is in the middle. So this one's thick enough to cut cabs. This one might be a display piece. We'll see. And then I was playing with the Regency Rose, and I then made a glue up out of this. And oh yeah, boy did it has nice red plume in it. So these are both definitely usable. Regency Rose from Graveyard Point. Now I showed in a previous video this piece of rhodonite, and so I stuck it in the saw and took a number of slabs off of it. It's got pink and yellow in it, which is interesting. Unfortunately developed a crack, but they're still usable pieces. And the base piece is still plenty thick, so I could cut more. That's a future decision. And then there's this little guy. I have no idea what it is. I think it might be some of the Apple Valley stuff from Morocco. I got it over at Richardson's. And I think I'm missing one, a piece of obsidian up here. Now I thought this had nice banding in it, had the potential for being gold sheen. And if it's tiny bit in the bottom, but the rest of it's just kind of blasé black or whatever. And so I thought, well, maybe it's gonna have some fire in there. But if it is, I don't see any actual color. So I stopped cutting it for now. Looks like a bunch of air pockets, so that's not going to be useful. But that'll be a future decision. Oh, I see something else I forgot. Okay. So I had cut a piece of tiger eye before, and I flipped it 90 degrees and decided to slab it. Got a number of slabs off of it. Variegated, kind of blue and gold in there. And then I have this piece. I don't know what I'll do with that yet. Might go in the tumbler, might cut it some more. Okay, so now I need to clear all this off the table and get out round 2. Here's more of my July cuttings. Let's start with this big piece back here. I thought it was midnight lace, and it kind of sort of is. You can see, but they're just kind of thin stripes, and they're okay, but not spectacular. So then I flipped the piece around and took some longer cuts. It's the same thing. It's midnight lace, but I thought maybe I could try making a knife blade or an arrowhead out of this. That'll test my napping skills. And then this, I cut it so that it would stand up. I might just polish it. It's got, you know, nice stripes running through it. But we'll see. That's a future decision. Then I grabbed this piece, and it looked like I could see some rainbow, and it kind of sort of does. There, it starts showing some good color there. And so I took some slabs off of it, and it's kind of like Aurora Borealis. It's got some okay color. Probably take it to camp with me and give it to the kids for something for them to play with. Now, obsidian is unidirectional, so it only shows really in one direction. But if you flip it 180 degrees, you'll see pattern on the back. So is it unidirectional? Well, yeah, technically it is. But then you can pick and choose the pattern you want. And then there's still a few more. You can see the lines in there. There's still a few more slabs to be taken off of this, but I don't know if I will. Then I picked up a bunch of what I believe to be, come on, think, gold sheen obsidian, which is mahogany. And you can kind of see this one starts to show a little bit right in there, right in this area. So I took some more slabs And it starts getting a little better. There's a nice little flicker right up in there, and there's some down in this mahogany section as well. So I thought, well, I'll keep going, take another slab. Doesn't quite light up like I was hoping. It's got some interesting bands running through it. But this side decided to fire up. So that's pretty cool. And it's got nice swirl patterns in there. And then there's more of the stone left. Don't know if I'll slab some more of that or not. And I grabbed another piece. Same thing. I thought it was gold sheen. I could see some color down in there. So I started slabbing it. And oh yes, much better refraction on these. Well, that one's full of it. Refractions, I mean. Come on, guys. And then this, I still have a lot left, but I think what I'm going to do is put together a bucket of known gold sheen obsidian to be donated to the Mountain Rock Club for their oral auction next year. So look for that. And for now, I've got some stuff to play with.